Is the MAGA ship finally sinking? I'll get to that in a moment, but first, what do you even call a week like this in Trump's America? Surreal, humiliating, degrading? It's gone past the point of farce and is even veering straight into the late stage empire kind of circus. Of course, Trump is technically still president, but at this stage, calling him president is like calling the last lamp flickering in a condemned building the power source. And the only thing illuminating about Trump right now is just how hollow and desperate that throne has become. Do you remember dignity, integrity, gravitas? You remember when American presidents actually had those things? Trump has never had them. He just had the illusion of them, that, quite frankly, fooled only 30% of the population. The rest could see right through it. But even that has evaporated, like some cheap cologne at a MAGA rally. We're left with a pantomime strongman growling from his decaying perch, hoping the world still cares, and they don't. The rest of the world is watching and waiting until it's all over with their arms crossed, rolling their eyes and quietly backing away from the circus. What is this guy even doing? That's the global refrain. And why does anyone still listen? Foreign policy expert David Rothkopf said it perfectly. Trump isn't just weak, he's irrelevant. He's the loud drunk at the end of the night, trying to buy another round on a credit card that has bounced 2 years ago. The music has stopped, the lights are up, and he's still shouting for attention. Nobody's listening anymore, and you can almost feel the surge of embarrassment for ever supporting him in the first place. Trump is a seeker of attention. It's probably the only thing he's actually good at. Trump wants to be the bride at every wedding and the corpse at every funeral. He's always front and centre. But there's nothing there, all drama, no substance. He's a vacuous, vapid old fart. If you appreciate this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. And the running list of his failures are far too long to fit in a video. From tariffs and turning around a strong economy to the verge of a recession, from gutting the National Security Council, dodging intelligence briefings, trying to turn foreign diplomacy into a cable newsreel, and every time the world actually asked for a leader, all he could offer was another photo op. Just another round of look at me, with nothing to show but broken promises and incoherent rants on Truth Social, and on it goes ad infinitum. And here's where it gets ugly. When a man can't dominate on the world stage, he turns on his own people. We've already seen it. Deploying the military at home, threatening very big force against peaceful protesters at his embarrassing military parade, using ICE as personal attack dogs against hotel workers and farmhands. He dresses up fear as strength, wraps his authoritarianism in a cheap, oversized suit, and prays nobody notices there's nothing underneath except diapers and braces. He'd love to be a Putin, but he's not a cunning dictation. He's a petulant child pounding on the table because nobody's paying attention to him anymore, firing off social media tantrums hoping anyone still cares. The entire world is turning their backs on him. It isn't just laughing at him, they're moving on, cutting deals and forging alliances while Trump mutters to himself in the corner. America, under his reign, isn't even in the room when the real conversations happen. Even Trump seems to know it. That glazed overlook at his own parade, arms folded, almost asleep, surrounded by sycophants desperately trying to keep him awake. Pete Hegseth sits beside him, looking like a dog about to be scolded for peeing on the carpet. Mike Pence, at last, has gone full Brutus, finally twisting the knife and walking away. And here's the real danger, not just for Trump, but for all of the US. The man who once made the world nervous, now only inspires mockery abroad. But inside the US, he's a cornered animal, and that's when things can get truly hazardous. What happens when the so-called president finally loses the last scrap of power he thinks he has, and all that's left is spite and rage? So, is the MAGA ship sinking? Well, this isn't just the fall of Trump. It's the collapse of a movement, a party, and a spell that is finally wearing off. The last act is never dignified. It's a slow-motion train wreck, with the world watching in real time. And if you think the show's over, you haven't seen anything yet. Buckle up, bucko. The real finale is coming. If you want more, just click on one of these videos. Go on, treat yourself. Let me know your thoughts below. Agree or disagree, I'd still like to hear them. And if you fancy helping out, hit subscribe and give us a wee thumbs up for the algorithm. Really appreciate it, folks. Thanks for being here, and see you in the next one.